All right, we are live. We are live on the Ghost Act page on Facebook. Welcome. This is the Psytrance Awakening Volume 2 stream. Really excited to do this stream with you. The idea is really to present to you the all the patches from the pack and just make a track live with you, getting your feedback also. And there's hopefully also we can teach you some some stuff. If you have questions, just leave them in the comment. I will answer them. It will be a pleasure. So welcome aboard. And so I just have really new project out of the I just opened FL Studio. I have Edison recording the audio, so we can get a good audio. Also keep in mind I'm using SonarWorks. So so SonarWorks is kind of correcting my output. So at some point I will remove it, but it's like it's correcting it for the headphones I'm using right now. So I'm using the Bayer Dynamic DT77 headphones. So like the audio output is kind of corrected for that, but you'll see at some point I'll remove it and you'll be able to hear it correctly. So yeah, couldn't be a more fresher template. I guess we can work at 142. During the volume 1 stream I was working at, I think we worked at 138 BPM. So yeah, why not 142? We're gonna speed things up. We're gonna get Serum, of course, because that's the main point. That's the main point of the stream. So yeah, welcome to everyone who just joined in, and yeah, we're streaming for the Psytrance Awakening #2 preset pack, and I'm just gonna cycle through the patches at the moment. Yeah, that would be this one here. That is volume 1. And it's not like the movies. You can have volume 1 and volume 2, doesn't matter. So yeah, let's start with the acid. Usually not necessarily my favorite, but I just love acid sounds. That is Asylum. Blades of Silk. And different colors of acid. And those are the bass, and that's our next step, because if you want to start a track, we definitely need to start with a good bass. I have different style of bass in the pack. Yeah, I feel like using Ace of One. Yeah, okay, not sure. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be this one. This one is it's one of my this is my favorite bass of the pack. Also, I've got producer friends who really dig this bass. It's a saw wave, but a bit different harmonics, and it's coming from an analog synth I owned. And yeah, it's I immortalized the synth in a wavetable. So yeah, let's get the good bass. And yeah, why not B? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna resample the bass. That's an important technique. If you want to... Oh, bonjour! Bonjour. Nice. Ah, if somebody speak French in there, just let me know. Bonjour. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you the difference between just using the bass from Serum and resampling the bass. So I'm just gonna do like a quick bass line. Feel like working in beat today. And yeah, we're gonna use the Ghost Hack Drum Hero 2. Well, the Drum Hero 2 is gonna be for the other drums. And the one thing that is really nice, it's if we yeah, you go here, when you buy the pack, you have those three sample pack that are bundled up, and that's the Drum Hero 2. So like the samples I'm gonna use, you can, if you buy the pack, you're gonna have them. So well, for the drums, but for the kick drums, I'm gonna use the Psytrance Visions Ghost Hack pack. It's a Psytrance sample pack we have. The trick, if you use those sounds to get a good kick, in the folder you have some classic psychic. You know, they kind of sound more like the old school ones, and so the idea is to take one of these and have a good foundation. Oh. And also, and after that you take one of the Marvin Kicks, which is you know, those kicks are more yeah, those are more like some of my kicks, some of my style, the stuff I own. It's a little bit of more like a progressive mindset to it. So the idea is I'm gonna get this one. This one is gonna be like the bass of the kick, and this one is gonna be more the click. And I'm gonna just rename stuff correctly. And welcome to everybody who just joined. We are streaming. I'm making a track from scratch, Psytrance track from scratch, using the Psytrance Awakening Volume 2 preset pack that it's out today. It's super fresh. It just came out today, and really proud of this one. And I've been using it in my productions too. So that would be the bass. We're going to be streaming for about 1 hour, and if you have questions or comments, you just leave them in the comment. And yeah, that would be the bass. So I'm trying to to read the comments and produce a track at the same time. So sorry if it's taking things slow. And yeah, all right, that would be it. So that's the bass, and we're gonna get ourselves some kicks here. Let's make sure we route the bass, and we're gonna filter this one. Well, EQ, gonna remove all the low frequencies. Oh, nice. And yeah, that sounds like it. Gonna make a group for them, something like, I call it pre-bus, because in the end, like the kicks and the bass are gonna be grouped together. Fantastic. And good. Gonna get a kickstart here. So yeah, that's not bad, but yeah, the trick with the when you do some bass is actually we're gonna sample that bass. So we just want one bass hit. Make sure you get like a long note like this. And yeah, that's not the is it? Yeah, all right, let's go. Great. I'm gonna make sure we have 0 crossing here. That's fantastic. And control and normalize. We're gonna save the sample. I work in audio a lot. So yeah, that is the Anaconda bass. And yeah, what the reason why we work in audio like this is even though Serum is a really good synth, it has some problem like retriggering fast. So if we work like this, just by doing that, we already get a cleaner sound. I'm just gonna get Serum here out of the way. I'm gonna give them the same color so it's easier to follow. Great. And simple trick here to get that sidechain effect. We're gonna make this one unique and change the color so we don't confuse it with the others. And this one's gonna have your volume. It already sounds better. And now we can put some processing on it. We'd try maybe OTT. If you by any chance don't know OTT yet, you need to know this plugin. I could change the attack. I've seen some people that actually also what they do on the first hit, they kind of filter the first hit, they filter the low end, so they kind of have like these more hitting more in a more powerful way in the low end, and this one is really it's hitting less, so it's helping the groove, and not only the groove, but it's helping just breathing in there. And I could do that. I could work on a sample, but usually works well while doing this technique. Another thing you could do is literally just use the shape the volume like this with an automation. Just copy the value here, and you can shape it like this. So sometimes it helps having like a cleaner and tighter end at the sample. And I'm gonna do this one independently because it doesn't have the same volume. Copy the value, and yeah, pretty much. No, that's not what I want. Also gonna change the color of that because it's easy to get all mixed up. Yeah. So yeah, so bass already sounding nice, but definitely not stopping there. It's a bunch of, yeah, we're gonna put kickstart for sure. I'm gonna save that, you know, just in case. This is Psytrance Awakening stream, and now the fun starts, and you can, you know, it's just can spend so many time on the kick and bass, which at some point I'm not gonna do too much, because the idea is to showcase all the patches. But yeah, it's easy to spend so much time. All right, this is the virtual mix rack by Slate Digital. It's one of the, yeah, I just love it. Those are our model analog model plugins. So I'm gonna this is channel emulation. Yeah, in fact, I'm not just not gonna comment everything, because I'm not gonna progress if I do that. But if you have any specific questions, just leave them in the comment. Also keep in mind I'm using Sonarworks, so that for you the uncolored output would be like this. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Just want to check something. Aha. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so that's the coloration for me. Like I said, they are adjusted for my headphones, but I think I'm gonna work just so you get something that is unfiltered. I'm gonna grab this compressor here. TFG. Great, and maybe that really cool EQ. I'm gonna try to bring out the click of the bass. This is, and yeah, finally. Gonna get an equalizer, roll up some of the low ends. And this is too loud. Just gonna trim the output here. Great, maybe even more. And we're gonna send the kick and the bass in that bus. The kick bass. So now everything is in there. And I'm gonna try the Brainworks saturator. All right. There's some fine tuning I could do, but like I said, I want to showcase all the patches, and I don't want to stick too much on the kick and bass. is it's missing some low end. All right, gonna expand that. And then we can start working on some leads. Yeah, not perfect, but it's good for now. I might be overdoing it with the click. So now time for the leads. Now it's time to showcase some of the really nice presets in there. Let's start by the beginning. This Baudelaire. Oh. Is this a common tempo for Psytrance? I haven't listened to much of it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 142 is a common tempo. Psytrance goes to 138 on 138 to 130. Well, sorry, 138 to, well, there's some subgenre of Psytrance that go up until 150. 150. Yeah, so sorry, it's trying to translate the number in English, but yeah, there's just so many subgenre of Psytrance, and that is fascinating. But yeah, what this could be like, this is typical Psytrance, you know, the most standard form of it, and 142, yeah, would be kind of common tempo for it. Yeah, this speaks to me right now. And why not just some MIDI files? Psytrance Awakening MIDI here, and this is included in the pack. So why not just check out some on harp maybe? This is in F, as you see, but we can definitely slide it to B because we're working our track in B. Yeah, that is pretty plug and play in my opinion. Just loaded the MIDI and just went with a lead, and to me it already sounds really good. I can definitely work with that. Yeah, that would be if we have to have a fill here. And then I'm gonna go back to the Drum Hero 2 by Ghost Act. And I was gonna start adding some drums. Yeah, hi-hat. And welcome to everyone. Just tuned in. I see a couple in there. Don't hesitate to leave some question in the comment. I'm refreshing the page, as much as I can, while trying to stay relevant and and produce the track quickly. So yeah, but really don't hesitate. Leave some if you have some like specific question about what's going on. I'm trying to go fast and showcase as much as preset as possible while also producing something that is not so bad. So yeah, because if I have time, I can produce, you know, really good stuff, but I want to produce fast. So yeah, just this is a close ad from the Drum Hero pack. I'm gonna grab a kickstart for the swing, just give it some movement. That's a trick I love. It's a bit too squarey, and it's a bit too loud too. Yeah, it's cool, it's just too loud, so I'm gonna load the virtual mix rack again. It's almost on almost all my channels. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna remove that for you. SonarWorks, it's adjusting my outputs for the beyerdynamic headphones I'm using right now, and it changes the sound for you. So it might be accurate for me and not for you. So I'm just gonna show you how it sounds without the coloration. Yeah, it's just a small difference, but devil is in the detail. So yeah, that hi-hat is good. It's just a bit too loud, but this is the FG Stress. It's like an emulation of the distressor compressor. I'm just gonna run the audio through it, so to give it some character. Maybe just something like hope and hi-hat, or more just something that is acting as an offbeat thing. Again, welcome to everyone. We're having fun. I'm streaming for today is the release day of the Psytrance Awakening for Serum. It's the Volume 2. We also did a stream for Volume 1, and we had just so much fun. We decided to do another one, and it's out now. If you buy the pack, you have the ultimate pads and effects. You have the abstract percussion, which are great, and the Drum Hero 2, which I'm using right now in almost every track I do. So. Yeah, open hat would do. Good. And you know, simple tip trick, you know, to just keep your you see that those are the drums right now. Try to keep their gain in the, you know, similar level, because in the mix down stage, if you don't, it's gonna be a headache, you know. So yeah, we have that, and the honestly the one thing missing would be a snare. But yeah, snare. Those are really cool snare. But they're good for aggressive stuff and, you know, aggressive styles. Oh, this one might actually do it. But you know, in dubstep or just bass music, the snare is all over the place. It's really aggressive. In Psytrance, you know, the snare would be just more in support the groove. So definitely going to work on the envelope right now and EQ that. Yeah, we're gonna EQ that for sure. I just want the almost the white noise of it, the smack of it, and just it's conflicting with the kick, so I'm gonna remove. Yeah. And clap maybe. Layer clap. And sometimes I just literally use a white noise. Yeah, not so much like this, but again, work on the envelope, make it tight, because 132 is pretty fast. You know, there's some bass music style that are 140, 150, but it's really like on the half time. You know, it's really built on the half time, while that, you know, Psytrance it's 142, but it's filled. Everything is packed up in there, so it needs to be tight and mixed correctly. You know, so by the way, welcome to everyone who joined. I see like some more and more listeners. So hey everyone, welcome. We're streaming for just, you know, showcasing the new pack we just released, which is Psytrance Awakening for Serum Volume 2. And we're having fun. We're just producing a track with the presets. Well, right now I'm just working on the drums so we can have something nice to just preview and have fun with. But we use that the bass is coming from the pack and the lead, and you know, we're going full on the leads in very soon. Yeah, that's cool. It's too long. Yeah, okay, makes sense. All right, and I'm just gonna leave those space here. Yeah, open. Fantastic. So let's just grab another lead. We could just literally copy that here and have lead layer 2. And let's see what the preset. Oops, that's not what I want. Let's see what the presets can do for us. Gonna replace that. Okay. Goes to Psytrance Awakening number 2. And we were at I think freeze and noise, and this one that I can't say the name. Yeah, that works. That works. Just gonna give it its own channel. And if you see, like currently on the other lead, I didn't put any processing there. Really good straight out of the box. Yeah, that's great. That's great. And if you have, like I said, I'm just repeating because there's some new people joining in, but if you have specific question about what's going on, don't hesitate, just ask them, leave them in the comment. I'm trying to refresh the page as much as possible. And yeah, like I said, we're going full on the leads, and right now there's those two layers are acting good together. Maybe just for the fun, we can bust them and add just more juice. It's my workflow. The thing I do is I kind of process all my sounds at just when I produce. In French, it's au fur et à mesure, but yeah, just trying to get the right translation to that. But that would be as we move forward in the production, I process all my stuff. That is standard Marvin. That is my favorite, just standard plug-in chain for me. This is really gluing the leads together. Definitely, like This one, the FG stress, definitely. Yeah, continue. I'm just gonna sort like a couple of good leads, and I want those are more like so kind of just a melody going on. It feels like really Goa-ish, you know, full-on-ish Goa-ish, and a bit of, I wouldn't say asterisk, but you know, but right now I'm gonna just get a lead that is gonna act more like, this is gonna have more like a rhythm function. Sorry, rhythm function, and I'm not gonna use that default preset. Again, Psytrance Awakening number 2. We were at Infected. Let's find something else. Let's see how this behaves in the track. This is bad. The lead is good, but my notes are bad. Delay. There's too much delay for what I want to do. Oh, well, there's less delay. there is a knob for that. Let's see. There's all the macros, by the way, almost all the macros like that make sense to be made have been made, and you can use them. Color, usually it's just start from the, you know, the original noise, original sound, and it changes the tone a bit. So you can either use that to just get it more closer to what you would want, and or just if you want to make the sound evolve to the track, you can use the color knob. Welcome to Ivan. Welcome, Ivan. And yeah, but we need to fix that. Not bad. It's definitely too loud, but that's just how it works. Most of the sounds are loud, and you're gonna have to mix them. Yeah, virtual mix track again and always. I just you know, I'm not affiliated with the company, but just love the presets. I love the plugin. Sorry. Finally, I think I'm a little bit less colorful. Like, I feel we kind of have the groove a bit, but not quite it. But we're close. This one doesn't have to be there. Ah, there's one missing. That would be like tap, tap, tap. And yeah. No. Yeah, okay, that's what I want, and I'm getting excited about this. And but I'm just gonna kind of double the notes. They're a bit too they're too long. I want something a bit more glitchy. Be glitchier. I'm gonna have to go smaller there. Okay. that's it. Yeah, we have it now. And if you see, just it's acting as more like a, not that I wouldn't say percussive element, but it's adding. And just a reminder, thanks to everybody who joined. Feel free definitely to ask any question. I'm trying to comment as much as possible everything I do, but it's, you know, I still want to go fast. So yeah, if you have specific things you want to know, just leave them in the comment, and I'm checking the comment as much as possible. So, and like I said, I'm using SonarWorks. It's color, it's altering my output for my headphones, just making them flat and perfect. But that would be without the coloration. So the right, you would hear it like this. But yeah, in order for me to hear it flat, I need to put the correction. So let's continue. Maybe even another lead that is acting like as a rhythm lead, dancing with this one. Or, well, this one, the thing is I need to cut the low frequencies. And yeah, you need to high pass everything like a maniac. Just so you know, but I'm gonna do it with cheers from Bolivia. Hey, cheers from Montreal, Canada, my friend. Never heard of yes, Ryan. SonarWorks, it's the bomb. Yeah, and yeah, I need to use it. Thank you, Raul. And yeah, it's the bomb. SonarWorks, it's really good. It's now that I have it, I can't like unhear it. So it's I do a lot of mixing, mastering, everything. I don't know if I haven't like actually presented myself, but my name is Francis. Also goes by the name of Black Marvin. I release mostly all of my music on Pharmacy Music, which is Christopher Lawrence's label. And yeah, playing in festivals here in Canada. And yes, I do Psytrance. Also mixing, mastering, sound design. Work at Ghost Hack, and that's I did the Psytrance Awakening preset pack, and today we're celebrating that, and while I'm showcasing actually producing a track. So and also if you have questions regarding that, feel free to ask. So do I use sidechain kick against everything? Well, if you Laszlo, if you hear like the kickstart, I mostly almost put kickstart on everything, and it's just like with the hi-hat. I'm gonna just, if we focus on the hi-hat here, just with this one, okay, it's the rolling one. This is with the kickstart, and this is without. It's like super square, no groove, no life. And with the, and sometimes I even like put two just to really get the groove I want. And FX, everything, I use kickstart on everything just to, it makes room in the mix, okay? And it helps with the groove, so yeah. Okay, Raul, the process of the bass line I showed, it's already showed. I can show you quickly what is going on, but the stream is going to be, like the recording of the stream is going to be available on YouTube, our YouTube channel, so you can check that. And also, if you're interested, I'm working on a really like detailed tutorial, like almost like I think it's gonna be 10 hours course on FL Studio, where you can learn how to produce on FL Studio Psytrance track. But I'm gonna show you, like, this is the bass. The bass is also coming from the pack. It's that bass, but it's been I recorded in audio, and I sequenced it right there. And on the bass right now there is OTT. There is the virtual mix rack, so there's like some channel of a console emulation going on. There is EQing, compression, and also it's trimmed, and also I rolled off some of the low ends with yeah, okay, yeah. Ryan, I recommend definitely Kickstart because it's so the name is right, honestly, because it just works so fast. And once you know that your preset and it's almost you can have your own groove, your own swing, and just it's really great plugin. If you want, the thing with Kickstart, it's like presets. You can't actually change the curve, but if you want to dig deeper, and I know some people do, they use Lfo Tool from Xfer, the same it's Steve Duda from Serum. It's the guy who made Serum, and it's just like Kickstart, but there's filter too if you want, and you can really draw your curve and it gets even more precise. But with Kickstart, I didn't do it here, but most of my track I have two Kickstart. I have one that is sorry, that's the virtual mix track. I have this one here. I have this one, and also there's another one that is giving more the swing, and that is one that is actually sidechaining, doing the real sidechaining job. I'd suggest, Ryan, you maybe check it out. Yeah, and it's not expensive plugin. Cool stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna continue now. There's still so much I want to show you. We're gonna be streaming for like an hour and a half, not many more, but yeah, we're having fun, so I'm gonna continue. And I just want to check out this. Oh snap, I'm gonna have some problem. Yeah, okay, what is going to happen is I can't sadly continue to record that. Okay, the video is gonna be recorded, but I wanted just to double record it. Never mind, I just wanted to record more stuff. But yeah, continuing to our track, that we're just gonna rename that properly. There's going to be the rhythm lead, and what I wanted to do before that was to just get another one. So I think we showed. Oh yeah. I'm gonna copy the MIDI, get rhythm lead 2, paste. This one is cool too, Maximum Mad. It might seem like it's gentle, but if you mess with the color, it gets wild. So you can, definitely, depending what you want to achieve. Sometimes it's nice to have something that is a bit more subtle, but yeah, if you go with the excess. And if you go to the drown, it's good. It's good for fills. So let's work with that. And for what I want to achieve, I might get a smaller reverb. Oh, I like that. What I've done. Never mind. So I'm gonna put the rhythm lead 2 here. So like you've guessed it, kickstart again. Gonna put that virtual mix rack. Yeah, Grossbeat it does a really good job too. Yeah, it's the thing is really with Grossbeat, I I have the what I own the producer edition, and sadly I don't even have like the, if I want to use Gross Beat, I don't have the license, sadly. If you go here, because I don't have like the more complete bundle, so because I use a lot of one thing I bought from well, I bought the license, but one other thing I bought is the Transistor Bass. I don't know if you know that plugin, Transistor Bass. Well, where is it? I don't see it. Should be there. What? Yeah, but the Transistor Bass from ImageLine, really cool stuff. Is it Transistor Bass though? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so yeah, never mind. Sorry, I don't know why I don't. Oh yeah, it's here, Transistor Bass. Really cool stuff, like emulation from the, and that one I bought. But Gross Beat, I don't have like the complete model, so. Yeah, great plugin. Like I think one at some point I might like buy it, but I kind of, yeah. The thing with the Gross Beat, you can have like all the gate stuff, the glitching. It's really complete plugin. So that is maximum mad. Maybe we can just make it a bit harsher. And we're gonna have to. I'm gonna use my standard. Yeah, leave it in comment if you guys hear like the. Oh wait, I should upgrade to signature. Yeah, maybe. But the thing is, Ryan, I use so, like you see, I use the Slate Digital. I use just so many like third-party plugins that so it doesn't make so much sense now to just switch. But ImageLine has some really great products for sure. Like that compressor here, it's just so good. Like it really like control the dynamic proper way. Yeah, so just for well, we've been chatting like maybe less producing the track, but chatting a lot with people in the chat, so that's nice. But if you just joined, because I see there's still a lot of listeners, if you just joined, just reminding you, we are working. This is the Psytrance Awakening for Serum Volume 2. This is the stream. We're streaming to like just it's out today. We're celebrating that, and we're just like showcasing the preset, producing a track. This is what we have so far. Yeah, the parametric EQ is just so good. It's perfect. When I want to just like, I have some really I would say standard EQ action. I just use the parametric, and if you see here, and yeah, the parametric EQ here, I have like my HP preset high pass that is like ready when I need to. But that's something like you need to high pass stuff like a maniac. So this is what, but I also do it with analog plugins, but I choose to yeah, just I pass like a maniac to just make sure that everything is clean in the production. So that with that our new lead, we are just gonna put wider on it from Infected Mushroom. And what I like to do with wider is go really extreme, but like parallel process it. So now we have more rhythm leads. Here, what is this going on? I feel like we could have some. I'm gonna call it Rocket Lead, but that's just a cool name to. Because I want something like an ARP that is really like doing like some kind of rhythmic job, but you use one bass recording and listen to the track in sublayer bass without high pass. Yeah, you know, Raw. It depends. It depends. When I also produce trance sometimes, you know, regular trance, more like not I would not say Armin van Buuren, because Armin is not really trance anymore, but yeah, I use many bass layers, but in Psytrance, the higher BPM you go, the less layers you're gonna put on your bass, because there's so much going on. But if you do like more some like Vini Vici style progressive Psytrance, there's sometimes many layers. This is it's gonna be the auto promotion time. But if you look at the track I've done, which is called Trance, it's Trance Bass Mind Cleansing. Yeah, Trance Bass Mind Cleansing. It's out on Pharmacy, and I've used multiple layers. Like I have one sub, I have one mid, and one click. I can do it for you if like we can use a top bass. But it depends sometimes. And I know a lot of my friends do, producer friends. They use one bass only, but I can show you a technique. If I'm gonna choose the bass Eclipse from the pack, and this one is going to be the top layer. My computer is working hard right now. Yeah, the thing is to have like some, like you have like your bass, main bass is more like the body of the bass. Okay, so this is the top bass I just created. I can change the color to beautiful violet, and if I so right now there's the two bass together, doesn't sound very well, so this is the new bass, and of course we're gonna EQ this one. This one we really want that click of it. Yes, usually, because if you sidechain, well, I sidechain everything like individually, and yeah, it can help with like having more complex groove if you sidechain stuff differently. I'm gonna remove some stuff here. Because I just want the click of it. And what you can do is maybe use the Fruity Stereo Shaper. But yeah, kind of gives that wide feel. But I remember, yeah, the wider one is good too. And I'm gonna put OTT on it. And you know, it might even have too many high frequencies still. Too many low frequencies, sorry. And now this is the kick for those who were not there at the beginning. This is the first layer of the kick. This is the click this is the two kick together, and that is kick and bass together with Brainwork Saturator. And so that our new bass click here that I just made, because someone, I think it's Raul, or yeah, someone in the chat asked for layer multi-bass, or well, multiple layers of bass. So that would be something like this. Sidechain. And I could use this preset, which is pumping more. But it's still very tonal, you know, that new layer. But it gives, if you want to go something more like even more clicky, I can just try to have a smaller decay. Yeah, that would be something like this. Kickstart doesn't need any input. Well, Kickstart is really, it's acting as yeah, exactly. It's just, Kickstart is a volume shaper, so it's shaping the volume. Okay, so yeah, that's how it acts. Okay, so yeah, just it doesn't need any it doesn't need any input. You just put it as like an effect in your rack. Yeah, it's a simple volume automation, but the thing is, like, instead of just, you know, doing every time one automation and routing stuff, it's just already well made some well made volume shaping presets. That's just it, but it's how to use it. Yeah, we could still work on that bass, but it's not really what I want to focus today. I'm just, let's say, bit crushing on a bass. But this sounds more like progressive psytrance. And if you listen to some really full-on stuff, they only use one bass, or mostly. All right, moving on. But I'm gonna keep this, that top bass layer. I wanted to do some, like, what I call a rocket lead. So this is the Eclipse bass. It's all coming from the preset pack. And yeah, welcome to yeah, it's more of a it is more versatile then. Welcome to everyone just joined in, and this we're streaming for the Psytrance Awakening Ghost Act Pack, Psytrance Awakening Volume 2. It's Volume 2 already, and yeah, we're showcasing the preset while making a track. If you have some, I'm trying to answer every question, also showcasing the preset and doing everything at the same time. If you have a specific question, just ask them in the chat. It's gonna be a pleasure for me to answer them. And now I want a lead that is more like spiraling stuff. Some leads. I'm gonna showcase you a couple of leads from the pack. Hey, I think this one. But that's the one I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, that might be what I'm looking for. I just want something that's like arpeggiating, spiraling. Yeah. Try it like this. Yeah, that's really cool. It's really cool and really loud, a bit too loud. Can you use that famous parent trick? And I'm gonna use the fat filter. Like to I'm gonna use the fat filter to like just make some give a sense of progression in the track. Gonna put kickstart here, obviously. And yeah, we can have this high pass filter with it's like super resonant analog style filter here. It's high pass and it's on that lead. Oh, that's great. And yeah, this lead, it really adds something. It's the thing that missing. You have some more, I wouldn't say melodic, but like yeah, well, you have this going on, which is more talkative. It's more talking to you here, and this is more of a texture, I would say. And we can have like a fill for that moment. Hey, hello. And yeah, something like this, and then we can just continue. And we need to add something here. Yeah, thank you. And this lead we can use wider. But at this point here, you know, how just basic like electronic music structure work is that here we will, you know, we need to add something else. It needs to raise an energy or just add percussions maybe. This is Ghost Hack, the Drum Hero 2. And if you, like I've mentioned before, if you when you buy the pack, that Psytrance Awakening preset pack, Volume 2, which is out today, which is the reason why we are doing this stream, is to showcase all the sounds and, you know, celebrate the fact that is it's available today. So if you want to get some edge, those are fresh sounds that have been used by many people. It's really fresh, so you can just grab them. And you have the ultimate pads and effects. You have the drum hero 2, which I'm using right now, and you have the abstract percussion that are included with the pack. And you also that's really cool stuff. So everything I'm using, you have it. You know, if you buy it, you can. What I mean is every sound I use, you have it. So that percussion, I'm not sure about that percussion. Raul, like to answer your question, Raul is asking like if you work, he works directly from the plugin in the piano roll. It's not that it's bad, but like I said, the reason, if you rewatch the stream again, you will see that I resampled the bass, because even Serum, which is a really good plugin, it has some problem like triggering the bass properly. And what I would suggest you do, you just you know, get creative, compose your stuff, and once you're at some point in the track when you're kind of done and you want to go forward, you just I suggest you render the bass in audio and you work it in audio. Yeah, that's what I would suggest. So yeah, not trying to. Yeah, okay, maybe more adds and symbols. I'm gonna use a ride one, because this needs to raise an energy. So as you can see, I put kickstart on that right here. Again, it cleans the mix, makes everything pumps. It helps with the groove. Sam, welcome to the stream. If you want, your question is how do you make your beats? The answer would be, if you just joined the stream, you can see what is going on here. And once this stream is over, maybe, well, in a couple of days after, the stream recording is going to be available on our YouTube channel, so you can, like, if you're not subscribed yet, just subscribe, and you will get a notification when the video is going to be available. There's going to be some editing that I'm gonna do, like all those moments where I talk a lot, I cut that and I leave all the juicy stuff, and you can see all the process. So that answers your question. And so another thing we can do, I'm gonna stay with everything I have here, and you know, for the moment I'm not like really in arrangement mode. It's more like just dropping some ideas. And yeah, so perk, this is ride, and right, this is ride. And just, yeah, here I want to make a fill. So fill with the zap. So those are not necessarily leads, they're more like effects, kind of atmosphere stuff. So you have all those sounds in the pack. And yeah, that's it. And what's really cool about this lead here, it's programmed to evolve over 16 bars. So when you listen to this one, you can hear it actually rising in intensity. Yeah, so that's all like built in the lead. So they're really made to evolve in the track. And really like the volume 1 of Psytrance Awakening is I would say there's some really cool sounds in there. But there's some really extravagant sound. But what I focused on for the volume 2 is really like the usability of the presets. Really have some plug and play action, some stuff that can kickstart your production, definitely. So I have this zap here, and there's already some cool delay. Gonna give it its own channel. Again, delay is straight out of the preset. I didn't had anything on most other track. I did not put any not on the preset. I didn't put any reverb in those channels. It's already all in the presets. Just put some coloration and you know, EQing and the volume. So what we're gonna be streaming for 10 more minutes. Okay, 10 more minutes, and if you just joined in, welcome. If you have some questions, just leave them in the comment. It's going to be a pleasure to answer them. We're still going to continue progressing on the track. Well, this is what we have right now. But what I'm going to do is, yeah, we're going to progress on the track, but I'm also going to just making sure you really can see all the preset there is. You've heard me work on with the zaps here. This is Gremlins. Oh, that is another pack. That Zaha was the last one, and the effects too. There's some plugs. There's the drums too. Just that, you know, so like progressive Psytrance type perk you could roll. That is the closed at. Some end drum kind of thing. More like open hat. It's more like a tonal hat. this is an effects. Crazy stuff they have in this pack. Yep, this is another effect. It's riser. Yeah, it's a 6-stick riser. And funny thing, this is coming from some like wood sound I recorded, and that is the noise, but it's auto processing. But yeah, the fun fact that's why it's called organic swoosh, but because it's coming from organic sounds. Yep. That, and now we're in the lead, and what I want to say is that almost all the patches also are done with some exclusive wavetables from Ghost Act. It's the Ghost Act analog wavetables. So also those, like the very source of the sound, the very wavetables, they're unique. You can't find them anywhere except in this pack, or if you buy our analog wavetables pack. We're gonna streaming for around 6 more minutes. I'm trying to refresh the comments just to see if I didn't miss anything. If you have some questions about what I've done in the stream, during the stream, if you want to know more about the pack, all the informations are there. It's been a pleasure. I'm still going to continue to cycle through the pack. I'm gonna show you the pad. I've not been using the pad, but I'm gonna show you the pads. So yeah, Blaze and Vikings, 2 wavetables from that I have here. That was the pad, those are the plugs. I wanna try something. Perks tab. I wanna see how it behave. With some super short notes like this. That's too high. So yeah, you might not hear it exactly in the mix, but sorry, if we solo it, it definitely adds something. And that cutoff here from the macro, I'm gonna automate that, and the sound is starting here. And if we solo it, so it adds something. Not sure I would keep it in the final version, but it adds. Oh, and of course, we're gonna put a kickstart on it. So again, yeah, that was a super plug and play, really like straight good sounds out of the box. That was Sacred Fire, was it? Yep. It's more like Massive Pluck, Snapdragon. Sequence. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Sacred Fire. It can be used to like many. You could do so much thing. I did like that kind of rolling thing with it, but honestly, you could do so much with it. Glad you like those more like synths. This was meant to be like some juicy analog synth. Yes, thank you. I worked hard on this one. Yeah, almost like kind of Stefan Bodzin kind of thing. So yeah, it's the when you need those moments you need some nice synths. And this, if you sequence that. Oh yeah, thank you, Ryan. And oh, if you go on the Ghost Act page, one of the I streamed like I would say a couple of weeks ago, and I streamed while actually crafting some of the presets from that video, so you can really see the like unfiltered process of that. So it's still available on. It's not on the YouTube channel, but it's on the page, the Facebook page. So you can go and check that out. That's a texture. More like a vocal texture. Yeah, this is meant to be like if you know Tristan or like the really full on guys, where they have those like glitchy percussion, psychedelic percussion. That's what it's meant to be. And that's pretty much it. I think I've cycled through all the presets, and gonna play one last time what we have so far. We did that in 1 hour and 33 minutes, plus a lot of chatting and a lot of talking, and that's what we have so far. That's like what I wanted to showcase. Is really how plug and play and really like you know, ready, studio ready those presets are. Like, I'm just gonna remove SonarWorks so you can hear like the really unfiltered stuff. If you just joined, I'm using SonarWorks just to calibrate my headphones, so I hear it flat, and now you're gonna hear it like you should. Yeah, what I would put there after that part would be sometimes in Psytrance we could just come back to the basic kick and bass, and that's cool. So we'll just make sure we have that ready, just because I want to hear how it sounds. Yeah, that's it. I could go and produce. Well, I usually do that. I could go and produce during all the afternoon, but I definitely hope you enjoyed the stream. If you want to grab those presets, I strongly suggest you do it today, because they are fresh. They are still fresh, and you can you know, almost nobody have those sounds except me right now, and a couple of friends who helped them gave feedback, and they don't even have all the presets, so they're super fresh. And if you buy them, you have the ultimate pads and effects, you have the Drum Hero 2, you have the abstract percussion. It's a really great value, and yeah, hopefully I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun, and hopefully it helps you produce some beats you like. And that recording is going to be on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed yet, just go ahead and subscribe, so you're gonna have the notification when the beat is out. And thank you for tuning in, and yeah, have a nice happy producing, guys. Happy producing. See you soon.